Hello, and welcome all to another episode of the Spooky Horror Show podcast. I'm your host, Sean. I'm joined by Anthony.
Hello.
And today, we're going to be reacting to the
Toxic
trailer.
Avenger.
Yes, a new teaser for the Toxic Avenger just came out, but I believe Anthony has not seen the first teaser, so we're going to watch
seen any of them.
We're going to watch that first. See how he feels about that. Then we're gonna watch.
Remember, I grew up. We all grew up with trauma, so like I'm expecting this fucking normal remake, and apparently it's not at all.
No. It seems to be pretty different, but I mean, we'll see.
But that's what I want. That's what I want out of remakes. Let's hit it.
Welcome to Miss Me. Fun new vibe, same great grub. We stop your box. Tuna taco, wet burrito. Come
Ew.
for our ultimate
The big cock.
Bring the family, bring the kids, bring the granny. I got you, little bro.
Reports that a group of armed political extremists took forward yielding pagan hostages and
Nobody special. Just some dude with a mouth. Stupid fucking antler! You too, dummy! Give me your lunch!
No, I mean, I gotta tell you. Let me tell you. I love, what is his last, how do you say his last name? Peter Dirt, whatever the fuck?
Dinklage.
Dude, I love that guy so fucking, like everything he's ever done. So like I'm impartial in the first fucking place. But do we have any idea, not to say that size matters, because it doesn't matter. But was there any real reason why they needed to do like a scale down?
That
Was it like their goal, or they just knew? They knew Peter was the dude for this, and there's no other way around that.
They knew Peter was the dude for it, but
Okay.
Peter Dinklage is both roles. He's the Toxic Avenger, and he's the original form. So it's not like the original film, which we'll watch the trailer for that, where he's a normal, dorky, skinny dude, and then gets exposed to the toxic stuff, and then becomes this big, like a hulking, like mess.
Yeah.
He's a short guy who gets like turned into the Toxic Avenger that's still small.
Okay.
Like,
you know what I mean? Because I've only read, I've read bits and drabs of it, and now seen the trailer. So I've got, you know what I mean? Was there a motive behind it? Was it set to, not break boundaries or like break barriers for things?
I don't think anything.
I think
it
was just he's a talented person that they just so happen to. There's no way you can't Tom Cruise this. You know what I mean? We know he all wears fucking little fucking lifters. I was expecting when like I first heard about it, and it was like, oh, Peter Dinklage is going to be the Toxic Avenger. I was expecting like a normal, like tallish, like 5'9" to 6 foot, skinny, lanky dude that gets exposed to this stuff, and then instead of him turning into this big hulking mass, he's turned into like a little person. Like I was expecting that. Like that, like that kind of. Oh, well, I mean, you could have actually done.
No,
they could have done it that way too.
It's Peter Dinklage.
It's
in both
him
roles.
turning into it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's perfect.
Which
now that we've figured the dissection of where they were going with that, nothing that it's wrong. It's just growing up with trauma, it was the kid literally just kind of I guess hulked.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Now,
so that's where I wanted to find out. Hit me with that second one.
Well, to remember,
it looks like a ghoul from fucking Fallout.
Yeah. But now, obviously Peter Dinklage is in this, but Kevin Bacon is also in this.
So fucking good.
Elijah Wood.
Really?
Yeah.
I love Kevin Bacon and Elijah Wood. That's good.
Kevin Bacon's the bad guy.
Oh, nice.
I think Elijah Wood might be his like crony, and then Jacob Tremblay. That's a young actor. I haven't seen him in a lot of stuff. The last thing I think I saw him in
I don't know
was Doctor Sleep, the sequel to The Shining. He was the baseball
I still
kid.
need to see that.
He was the little kid that played baseball that was like captured by the bad guys and everything, and people were like, Jesus fucking Christ, like his performance in that was crazy. But yeah, that's really the only thing I know him from.
All right.
So things seem normal.
Yeah,
it's still a janitor. Winston Goose is exposed to a catastrophic toxic accident, and he's transformed into a new kind of hero, the Toxic Avenger. Now Toxie must rise from outcast to savior, taking on ruthless corporate overlords and corrupt forces who threaten his son, his friends, and his community in a world where greed runs rampant. No shit. Justice is best served radioactive. So that's the tag for it. Yeah. So here is the second teaser trailer. So that first one came out while we're recording this, like 10 days ago. Oh, I think. This will probably go up like later this week. So by then it'll be like 2 weeks ago. But as of recording, the second teaser came out today.
Nice.
So
are headaches keeping you down?
Yes.
Is stress making you look ugly and old?
Yes.
Hi. As you can see, I'm a doctor. Board certified. I have a headache. I reach for the brand of medicine that works the best.
Buy toxamphetamine, hydroxy.
You came to us with those headaches, and we ran some tests. This is a very advanced case of... There is a drug treatment available for this. It's very new and wildly expensive, but your insurance will probably cover it.
My name is Winston Goose, and I've been working for you for 13 years.
What can I do for you?
I'm sick, sir. The BT insurance won't help.
What is it you do for us?
Hygiene services. Mop shop. What? Mop shop.
We're gonna sort this out, my man.
Fire him again. Jesus Christ. Mop shop.
See, now this is a whole different take on it, and I love those.
Yeah.
I absolutely love those.
Here's the thing.
It's not a play for play where we insert new actor of relevant time, insert a new director of relevant time, change nothing of it, and destroy the fucking movie and script.
So
that looks fucking interesting.
Macon Blair, he is
the woman.
No, he's.
You said Megan Blair?
Macon.
Yeah.
Okay. He is the writer and director. Apparently he did I Don't Feel at Home in This World Anymore.
Oh, I didn't get to. I saw a bunch of trailers and stuff like that. I thought it was interesting, that movie.
His name is super familiar. I'm pretty sure I saw him in something else. So he wrote The Monkey's Paw. Never saw that. Small Crimes.
I think I did see that one.
Hold the Door. Okay, I know him.
Murder Party producer, yeah.
I know him because he was
Green Room, yeah.
He was an actor in and producer for Murder Party, and Murder Party was hilarious. Maybe we'll watch that this season too, because that was such a good horror comedy.
I'm trying to scroll and it's not my screen, it's actually yours. That's a mind fuck for you right there. I'm like, God damn it, why aren't you scrolling?
Apparently he was the Phantom Stranger
series.
Yeah, he was the Phantom Stranger in the Swamp Thing TV series from 2019, which was a phenomenal fucking show, and they shouldn't have fucking canceled it. But the DC then didn't know how to fucking handle horror. But no,
they cancel anything good now.
This seems like they understand. They understand what they're doing.
It also looks like it's thought out better than just taking a script and just basically fucking ripping it off.
There's an easy way to take the Toxic Avenger entirely too fucking seriously, and it should not be taken seriously. Like the message of like corporate greed and shit like that. Yes,
nothing he ever made was a serious movie. And if anybody wants to argue with that, you're missing his point.
If you want to argue with that, go watch Kabuki Cop.
Kabuki Cop, yes. Go watch Nukem High, Death to Surf Nazis, and Nukem High 2. None of them were actually serious, but they made fun of the relevant time period shit. In a funny matter of horror.
I'm hopeful that this is good, because we saw earlier this week that Ryan Gosling is going to be producing a reboot of Killer Klowns from Outer Space. Now,
he better not fuck that up. I don't want it to happen. Now, Sean's okay. Sean's impartially. He's like, it's not, listen, he's just producing. I don't want him near that. I've never seen him have any relevance in the genre.
Yeah, I don't really think Yeah, I really can't think
about it. I don't think he's been in any horror films. I could be wrong though, because like after certain period, I don't really remember him watching him that often.
The last thing I saw with him in it that was good was Fall Guys. Fall Guys. But besides Child's Play, Killer Klowns from Outer Space was one of the first horror films that I ever saw.
Oh, for you? Oh,
yeah, because it was I saw Child's Play when I was
Not a Living Dead.
I saw Child's Play when I was 10.
Black and white in the 90s.
And I loved it. And then I found a VHS.
Child's Play was always good though. Yeah. Always good.
But then I found a VHS tape that my mom had that had Killer Klowns from Outer Space and Spaceballs on it. And I wore the shit out of that VHS tape. I have probably seen Killer Klowns from Outer Space well over 200 times.
You remember when growing up though, TBS used to have it play in like the Halloween time period, back to back to back. Those were the days, man. They used to play that movie a lot. And then Sci-Fi got it. Sci-Fi guy had it running for a while.
There was a good 6-month period when we first moved to Texas where, as like comfort, you know, being in a new area, that I would watch Killer Klowns from Outer Space every single night for 6 months.
Oh yeah. We do that on a bunch of stuff.
It's to the point where I can.
Oh, I monologue the shit out that movie.
I can repeat every line of dialogue.
Hell yeah.
Do every single song, like everything in that movie. I, for a very long time, wanted a sequel to Killer Klowns.
But how would that work?
Well, I wanted it
that's for another day. That's for another day.
Yeah, I wanted it with the Chiodo brothers. The guys that originally made it.
Yeah, you told me about this now that you just mentioned that. You told me about that.
I wanted the original creators, the original actors. Yeah, I thought about it as like a movie, and I was like, honestly, a series like Ash versus the Evil Dead.
Versus the Evil Dead. They would be perfect.
A short series would be great. That would be much better. I don't want new actors coming in and just like, oh, the clowns are gonna be like CG and weird, and it's like, I just don't know. But if Ryan Gosling can do for Killer Klowns what Macon is doing for the Toxic Avenger, it might be okay, so long as he's not in it.
That's
However, I could totally see Ryan Gosling, not Ryan Gosling, Ryan Gosling,
being the dude in it,
the sheriff.
Yeah,
the sheriff, because the sheriff was attractive and he was all like, "Hey," and everything.
But
and
he was kind of cool still, you know. Yeah.
So it's like, I can kind of see that. I also feel
he doesn't Gosling up though. You know, I don't need no Notebook. I don't need no fucking Fall Guy. He's a great actor, but weird genre that I would But hey, people branch out.
But yeah, it's if they can keep the love and style of classic trauma films for this, and in the trailers,
like this one
they have the comedy of it, but they're adding the biggest problem for me when it comes to trauma films, the camera quality. It has to
look like shit.
They stayed with shitty looking cameras for way too fucking long. It's like we were in like HD cameras and they were still using like 480p.
Still shot like
and it's like, bro,
that's
the cameras are not that fucking expensive. You can upgrade.
It's like watching Faces of Death back in the 90s. It still has that shitty quality.
Acting was always fucking terrible. It was so fucking bad to the point that it was almost
painful. You can't be a good actor in it.
The only time I've ever seen a good acting in a trauma film was Tromeo and Juliet. That was like the first and only time.
Yeah, that was him trying to do more of a motion picture type kind of one of it than his kind of fun ones. I feel like that one did, but it still wasn't like amazing acting though.
No, it was still trauma acting, but it was so much better. But now,
it's its own genre, isn't it?
Yeah, kinda. So if we can get the comedy and the gore of classic trauma Toxic Avenger, but get the Hollywood caliber acting, I think this can be really fucking good.
Oh yeah.
I'm not so sure that like you can lock Peter Dinklage down for like Toxic Avenger 2, Citizen Toxie, and shit like that. I'm not. No, it's still Peter Dinklage. It's still Peter Dinklage.
He does a lot still.
I'm sure Kevin Bacon's character will fucking die at some point since he's like the villain, and there'll be more. I would love to see them do a live action version of the Toxic Avenger cartoon.
Oh man.
With like the junkyard dog and shit like that. Yeah. That would be pretty cool. Just skip like all the other ones and do that. That
Biker Mice from Mars.
I think they're doing a new
from Mars. I think they are, if I remember correctly.
But now we've just watched both of the Toxic Avenger trailers. How long has it been? Show me
that old school one that we grew up.
How long has it been since you've
seen the original? 10 years. Over 10 years.
This is the original 1984 the Toxic Avenger trailer.
Toxic Avenger.
Directed by Lloyd Kaufman. God, that fucking aspect ratio.
He's a 90-pound weakling. Everyone hated Melvin.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this mop and shove it down your throat.
They teased him.
I'm gonna do it with you.
I'm gonna do it with you.
They taunted him. They tormented him until he had a horrifying accident and fell into a vat of nuclear waste. Transforming little Melvin into a hideously deformed creature of superhuman size and strength. Melvin became the Toxic Avenger. The first superhero born out of nuclear waste. Yes, the muggers and the rapists didn't know what law and order was until the Toxic Avenger.
The muggers and the rapists.
I don't know what it was, but it saved my life.
All right, everybody, drop your tacos or I'll blow your brains out. The vandals and the perverts had their way with the little people of Tromaville until the Toxic Avenger ripped them apart.
Christ.
The Toxic Avenger.
Jesus fucking
God, Christ. I'm gonna have to watch this later tonight.
Terrifying. We can't show it to you now.
And to you
You'll
now.
have to see the movie for yourself. The Toxic Avenger can bend steel with his bare hands.
Oh, we're all the kid.
Get it? Leap small cars in a single battle.
That's not leaping!
Yeah, I was just about to say, that's not leaping.
Drug pushers.
Jesus.
Smashes hit and run drivers.
Oh my God, they just hit that kid!
All criminals, they're just desserts.
And now on ice cream.
Oh God!
He was a hero.
He's a hero.
Oh, that cutscene!
He's a fighter. He's a lover.
He's a lover.
Melvin, you're beautiful.
The good citizens love him.
God, the fucking
corrupt hate him.
I think this dude just died. Oh God.
The fat guy?
Fucking Musk.
He survived. For incredible explosive action, you must see the Toxic Avenger. He's a different kind of hero.
And now I want to watch Nukem High.
Yeah. No thank you to the fucking hand burning.
And these are all low budget. You know those, there was a lot of fucking injuries on set.
Yep.
In 4K! How terrible must that look?
Yeah. Oh, it's gotta be bad. It's gotta be really
every
bad.
time something's upscaled, I go to the wife, I'm like, that wasn't a very good upscale.
But it's like it looks very 1980s, 1984. It looks very low budget.
Good.
It still looks like so much fun. The humor is just like, oh, it's like you'll be canceled all over the place.
Dinklage, whatever the fuck his last name. Dude, he is fucking awesome. He was awesome in Pixels, though I know fucking Adam Sandler's hated by all.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, shit. I won't lie.
Your Highness? Was it Your Highness? No, it was another one where he was in one that was another, like, with
Was it Your Highness?
Oh,
no.
the guy from fucking.
No, it's just like, yeah, the comedy in that is, in the old one is pretty bad by today's standards. There's a lot of like trans hysteria and shit. And
those movies were terrible for that shit.
a lot of racist stuff,
bad.
but not meant to be racist. It's just meant as shock value.
And it was also a play on the time period.
Yeah,
it's like making a time period in the 1940s and 50s and using like all white people as a cast, you know what I mean, of it. So like you had them like trying to lich under white people. It's like, oh yeah, no, these were black people here. I'm like, well, why are you whitewashing it already?
Yeah,
it's already whitewashed.
But no, it's like even based on like the old
Danny
trailer.
McBride is it? Danny McBride.
So is it Your Highness?
I'm looking. Hold on.
Because he's not in like a lot of stuff.
Danny McBride's in a fuck ton. You nuts? You don't understand sometimes how much she's in until you start watching stuff and you're like, fuck, he's in this too?
I guess.
Jesus, look at this list. Your Highness.
Yes. It was? Yeah.
With him, Franco, Portman. Yeah, that was that one. He was also in another one like that had to do with like role playing and shit.
He was in Destiny. Oh yeah.
Knights of Badassdom.
Oh, Badassdom?
Knight of Badassdom. That movie was awesome with him.
Yeah, I forgot that he was the voice, the original voice of the ghost in Destiny, and then I think they recast him because
look at all the shit he's been in.
It was like one take.
Death at a Funeral was another really good one too.
Yeah.
If you've ever seen that one.
It's like I definitely feel that they're
I
capturing.
I really wanted to see this.
This might be a not wait for it to come out on like DVD. This might be a go to the theater. Are you going to see Minecraft tomorrow?
Yes, I am. We are all watching Minecraft tomorrow.
The kiddo is
actually out of the house.
Yeah. Well, no.
He's all amped.
He's gonna like it. It's the wife didn't think that she would like it because she doesn't like Jack Black.
And then it's
like, fuck, it's really good. Yeah. It's really fucking good. It's like, yeah.
Like all the trailers, they got dogged. Like they were, 4 out of 10. And then apparently when it came out,
it looks great. What are you talking about?
And apparently the ratings are out. Like they beat Mario, which is odd because Mario was fucking phenomenal.
Mario was good too. Although the reviewers are like, it doesn't have a story. And it's like, the Mario games don't have a fucking story. Like, what are you talking about?
They're not supposed to have
the story of Mario is he's just walking to another castle to see if the fucking princess is there, and then when she's not there, he just goes to another castle. That's the story of it. That's it. That's Mario. Like, what are you fucking talking about?
It's a flatter Donkey Kong.
Like, Jesus Christ.
Instead of going up, you're going across.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is probably something that we're gonna go see in theaters, so we can
you can see it at the Alamo.
Oh, I can't.
Or Flicks.
I bet you no. You
Alamo would have it.
I'd probably go to the Alamo because I can almost guarantee that they'll have some of that like Mondo art like stuff there, like the cups and shit like that. Yeah, that'll be dope. Plus, then you have like they do like the themed meals around like
that's what I mean.
That'll be.
And they usually do like that cool cup, like the cool tiki kind of cups.
Oh,
they might do something like that.
I
the
have
Killer Cup, don't you?
No, I have the Justice League Mondo Cup from Alamo Drafthouse, and I have the Batman vs Superman Cup from there too. It's in the display with like my Johnny Silverhands thing, and then everything else is like fucking Batman in there. But yeah, I feel like we're definitely gonna go see this, and it's coming out soon, right? Is it?
Yes.
It's June, right?
I think it's
August 29th, 2025. So August is coming out. Okay. I mean, wait, hold on. Wait, was this shown at Fantastic Fest in 2023?
Well, that's what it says, my friend.
Because it says Rotten Tomato has it at 92% out of 25 critics.
Then it probably did.
So why the fuck are we having to wait 2 years for this fucking thing to come out?
No, why don't you write them and find out?
Motherfuckers, give us a code to watch it, goddammit. I want to watch it now. You watch it now.
And you can review it.
But that is it for this episode of the Spooky Horror Show podcast. Remember to like and subscribe, leave a comment. We're on all podcast services. Video version is on YouTube and Spotify. Spotify, you can choose whether you want to watch the video or just listen to the audio. Apple Podcast, yeah, we're on Apple. We should be on everything. Follow us on Blue Sky.
Bring it in there.
Stuff will be there. We have a Facebook that we don't use. Instagram, X, all that crap. All links are below, and we will see all of you next time. Bye.
Let us.